Hello and welcome to this practice where we'll explore shoulder and arm movements. So find a comfortable seat on your mat or you can be using your chair, ensuring your spine is tall and your shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep breath through the nose and then slowly release through the mouth. So let's begin by lifting up the shoulders towards the ears and then gently lowering them. So pay attention to the sensations you feel in your shoulders. Notice any areas of tension or tightness. And let's do this a few more times. Now move your shoulders forward and back. So you keep the shoulders relaxed as you move forward and back. And do this a few times, and the next time you move them back, you're gonna lift the shoulders and then roll forward, creating like this circular motion with the shoulders. Now let's change and roll the shoulders back. Now extend your arms by your sides, fingertips touching the floor. Tilt your head gently to the side, feeling the stretch along your neck. And then move the head to the other side, paying close attention to the sensations on the neck and shoulders. Next, move your arms up and down by your sides and observe how your shoulders respond to this movement. What sensations arise, if you feel any discomfort as you lift or lower your arms. And the next time you lift your arms, interlace your fingers, turning your palms up and hold this position for a few deep breaths. Notice the opening in your chest and shoulders. Next, reach your right hand behind your back and hold your right elbow with your left hand. Avoid rounding your spine, keep the spine long and your chin parallel to the floor. Take a few deep breaths here and notice how this stretch affects your shoulders. Now switch to the other side, reach the left hand behind your back and hold your left elbow with your right hand. Continue to breathe deeply and feel the sensations in your shoulders. Next, we will focus on scapular movement. So place your right hand on the left side of your rib cage and then extend the left arm in front of you and start to move your scapula forward and back. So keep your arm straight without bending the elbow as you move forward and back. Pay attention to how this movement feels in your shoulder. Now lift the same arm overhead without forcing or flaring your rib cage, trying to find this pure movement of your arm within your shoulder socket. And then let's change to the other side. Place your left hand on the right side of your rib cage and extend your right arm in front of you. So move your scapula forward and back. After a few times, start lifting your arm overhead, keeping the movement controlled and mindful. And keep inviting your attention to notice what do you sense in your shoulder. Now let's move on to shoulder rotation. So lift your right arm in front of you at shoulder height and bend your elbow at a 90-degree angle. Use your left hand to support your right elbow as you create rotation with your arm. lifting your hand up with the fingers pointing to the ceiling and then lowering down with the palm facing the floor. Repeat this for a few times. And with the same arm, you're going to cross over the body, bringing the elbow to the midline. And keep the elbow slightly bent as you turn your head to the right side for a few breaths. And then let's repeat the sequence on the other side. So start first creating the rotation now on your left arm, using the right hand to support the elbow. And then cross your left arm over your body, bring the elbow to the midline, and turn the head to the left side for a few breaths. And keep exploring the sensations in your shoulders. Release, and then notice how your shoulders feel. So next, let's transition to the floor. Lie on your back with your knees bent and the feet flat on the floor. And take a moment to find a comfortable position. Place one arm by your side with the palm facing up and start to lift your arm overhead. But do this movement slow and with control, and notice what happens. Notice as you lift your arm if your rib cage flares or if your spine starts to moving and lifting from the floor. So this could mean that you went too far beyond the range of motion that is available. So just trying to find this pure movement of your arm without involving the rib cage or the spine. Then let's change to the other side and repeat the same movement. Now lift both arms towards the ceiling, fingertips reaching up, connect your thumbs together, and begin to create a scapular movement again. So lifting your shoulder blades away from the floor without bending the elbows, and then lower, then down. So notice sensations in your shoulders as you perform this movement. Next, keep your thumbs connected and reach both arms overhead. Make sure you move slow with control and just go as far as your spine doesn't lift from the floor. So let's focus on the quality of the movement instead of focus on the big range of motion. And then release your arms and rest for a moment. For the next exercise, bring your thumbs and index fingers together, slightly bend your elbows and pull your arms apart as if you are gently pulling a string. Then return them together. Repeat this for a few times and keep noticing the sensations that arises. And then release and rest your arms. So next, cross both arms over your body touching your shoulders or the back of your shoulders. Take a few deep breaths here, feeling this warmth and comfort of the self-embrace. Notice how this gesture makes you feel. To conclude our practice, let's bring awareness to our breath. Place both hands in the lower part of your belly and start to send the breath there as if you are filling a balloon. Inhale deeply, allowing your belly to rise, and exhale slowly as you notice the belly to fall. Pay attention to the sensations in your belly as you breathe. Now, shift your focus to the lower part of your ribs. Place both hands there and then inhale, expanding the breath into this area. Feel your ribs gently expand to the sides and then exhale, allowing them to relax. Notice how your breath moves through this part of your body. When you feel ready, begin by slowly moving your body. Reach your arms overhead and stretch your legs. And take a deep breath in through your nose and then release it through your mouth. Roll over to one side and then gently find a seated position. I would like to thank you for joining me in this practice today to nurture your shoulders and calm your mind. I hope you found these movements beneficial for improving your shoulder health and promoting relaxation. If you have any questions or would like to share your experience, please feel free to contact me. Until next time, take care and be well.